नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। उमज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वरः परमः कृष्णः सच्चिदानंद विग्रहः अनादिरादिर्गोविन्दः सर्वकारणकारणम्। ओम तत्सत्। Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Shri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be joyfully performed and the everlasting knowledge, Susukam Kartum Avyaya. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we are successfully studying in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the conclusion, perfection of renunciation. Now, Krishna is teaching us even more clearly. From the beginning, Krishna is emphasizing the same fact again and again, that if we just depend on Him, if we just surrender unto Him, if we just think of Him all the time, we don't have to worry about anything. Everything will be solved. No problems, no issues. That means our mind will be very peaceful. Prashanta. That's what is very important. Prashanta manasamhenam yoginam sukham uttam. So our mind will be prashant. That can come only from Krishna's mercy. If our mind is disturbed, then there is no happiness. Is there any other medicine in this world which can keep our mind very peaceful? The medicines what we eat, what we take, they are all to do with our brain activities, brain functioning. For example, to make a person calm. So that is not making the mind itself is peaceful, because the brain, it's chemicals basically. But we need to understand that our mind is not made up of matter. It's a part of the Sukshma Sharira. So the desires, we cannot change our desires by using chemicals. By using a medicine, can we make somebody to change their desires? If that is possible, then Krishna would have made everybody as a devotee of Krishna and to taken everyone to Goloka a long time ago. This material world itself will not exist if that is possible. Our desires cannot be changed by matter. That means by chemicals. So, our desires, we have to take control of them. Because desires will enter into our mind like rivers are entering into the ocean. Apuryamanam achala pradistam samudram apa pravisanti sarve tadvat kamayam pravisanti. Sarve. Samudram apa pravisanti. Tadvat kamayam pravisanti sarve shashantim apnoti na kama kam. So, then one who is not disturbed by those desires only can get peace of mind. So that means we cannot stop the desires, but desires will come, but we should not be disturbed by the desires. So that means we should not be, our mind should not be carried away by such desires. That's what is very important. And how can we ensure that? How can we make sure our mind is not going after, not getting so much of materialistic desires, karma? The karma itself, how it is coming, first of all. The karma itself, how it comes. Tadvat kamayam pravisanti sarve. Karma is entering from all directions. That's what Krishna is saying. Prajaghati yada kaman sarvan partha manokathan. So it's coming because of our mind only. Manogatan. Manogatan means it's coming because of our mind. It's coming, it's produced in our mind. The desires are produced in our mind. It's very science, very much scientific what we are studying and understanding. This is the perfect science we need to understand. It's produced in our mind. Manokata. But when it's produced in our mind, we should give up there. And there is a way with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we can even stop such production of desires in our mind. That's not possible by any other medicine or chemicals. Like with medicine, what we cannot stop like our desires. We cannot change how we desire it. That's not going to change. Is to stop such desires produced in our mind. To stop that production of desires in our mind. We should not focus our mind. We should not think about the sense objects. If we think about the sense objects, then it is produced in our mind. The desires are entering into our mind. The desires are produced in our mind. So we should not think about any sense object to stop the production of our mind. Then what we should? We should, how can we stop thinking about the sense objects? How can we stop such focusing our mind on the sense objects? That's why Krishna is repeatedly teaching in Bhagavad Gita that Machittaga, always think of me, Manmana, always focus your mind on me, Mayarpita Mano Buddhi, so offer your intelligence and mind unto me. So Mayeva Mana Adatswa Mayi Buddhim Niveshega. That's what Krishna is repeatedly teaching us in Bhagavad Gita again and again, that you fully fix your mind on me, focus your mind and intelligence on me. So that is the way we can stop the production of materialistic desires in our mind. That will completely stop it. So this is the science, the supreme science, the king of knowledge. We are understanding from Bhagavad Gita. So that is the song of God. So we can stop. So for that, we need to practice. Because to think about our mind on Krishna, so our mind should think about Krishna all the time. So mind is, one great thing with the mind is that whatever we practice, it will just do it. That's it. Just that training has to be given to the mind. So if we practice our mind to remember Krishna, to focus our mind on Krishna, it is going to do that only. It's not going to deviate. So undeviated devotion. So devotion without deviation. That's what we studied in the past. So in order to think constantly about Krishna without any deviation, how that is going to be possible? We are going to practice to do that, all those things. But how is it going to be possible? It is possible only when we develop love on Krishna. First of all, we need to get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, have the faith of this Bhagavad Gita, faith on Bhagavad Gita, will get this knowledge, and with the knowledge we'll understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and we'll understand very clearly everything about Krishna, and Krishna is with us in our heart as the super soul. That's what we are going to study today also in the sloka. So, in the 18th chapter, so Krishna is there with us all the time, and we should not forget that Krishna, and we should develop that love, unconditional, unallied love on Krishna. When that happens, our mind will naturally think only about Krishna only. That's what is needed. Matchitta, Madgata Prana, Bodhayantaka Parasparam Kadayantasya Mamnityam Tushyanti Charamati. Then how we enjoy, how we derive satisfaction, enjoyment, that will be completely spiritualized, because we get happiness only when our Krishna, our Supreme Lord Shri Krishna is glorified. That only will bring us happiness. Not by glorifying anyone else in this material world, because everything is temporary. Everyone else is also going to vanish. No one is great here, permanently great here in this world. So, we need to constantly remember Krishna with love. When we develop that love on Krishna, then always our mind will be focusing on Krishna. So we'll be thinking about Krishna, we'll be talking about Krishna, we'll be glorifying Krishna and studying this Bhagavad Gita. And then chanting is going to become extremely easy, because we are going to focus our mind on Krishna, because we are calling our Supreme Lord, our beloved Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna all the time. So chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra is just by calling Krishna, that's it. When we say Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Rama, Rama. Like that we are calling Krishna, our Lord, Supreme Lord, who is seated in our heart as the super soul, who is there everywhere. We are calling Him. He is listening to us. When we are calling, He is listening to us. If we just ignore Him, don't call Him at all, so He is watching us. He is there with us. But we are struggling and suffering because of not simply listening to Krishna, not simply calling our Lord, Supreme Lord Shri Krishna, not focusing our mind on Krishna. We are repeatedly taking birth in this material world and struggling, suffering. That's what is happening. We are all extremely fortunate, no doubt about this, because we are studying Bhagavad Gita now. For us, this Bhagavad Gita only is very important right now. That is the highest priority in our life, to understand, to join this class and study this Bhagavad Gita and know everything about Krishna. So we are not going to be worried about or thinking about what others are going to think, what others are going to do. We cannot change everyone. If that is possible, Krishna could have done this long time ago. So we should not be even thinking that I can make everyone a devotee of Krishna. Everyone will become that is religious movements they will do. That is just a part of like a different thing. But here, to develop that love on Krishna is simply, we need to get the knowledge of this Bhagavad Gita and understand that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. So that way, this is a science. When we develop that full affection and love towards Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, understanding that we are not the body, we are the soul, and Krishna is the super soul, and understanding everything. Krishna is teaching us all the complete science. So that will take us to Goloka without any delay. No doubt about this. That's what Krishna uses the word without any delay, and no doubt about it. That's what Krishna uses. Asamsayam. Mam evesati asamsayam. You will come to me, no doubt about it. Achirena adigachati. Nachirena adigachati. Without any delay, you will come to me. In fact, I will come and save you. I will come and deliver you from this ocean of material miseries. I'll quickly deliver you without any delay. That's what Krishna himself says that you just always think of me. I will come. Tesam aham samuddarta mrityu samsara sagra. That's all. So what we have to do is that we have to always do everything for Krishna. Then mrityu samsara sagarat. Bhavami nachirat pata maya vesita chetasam. So maya vesita chetasam. That's what this chetasam, our cheta, our consciousness, our thinking. So if we aveshya, if you focus our thoughts on Krishna, that means if we remember Krishna all the time, then Krishna will deliver us from this ocean of material miseries. That's what is very important. So we need to render all the activities only for Krishna. So everything, always, it should be done only for Krishna. Whatever we do, it is only for Krishna. That's how our life should become. Our life should become like that. Then only we are going to be able to go to Goloka without any problem. That's what is very much needed. So that Krishna's causeless mercy is going to happen. With this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we are getting there. We are getting the practice. We are understanding. We are making progress, and we know that we are not going to be very lonely, especially when we get old. We know what to do. We have so much of knowledge about Krishna. There is nothing like we can. In fact, when we are ready to leave this world, we can very much we can welcoming that time to go to, because we're getting closer to Krishna. That's what is very important. Leaving everything here, we are getting closer to Krishna. If we are able to remember Krishna in this life itself, we can go to Goloka actually. It is very much possible. That means if we are very sincere, very serious, and if we put a lot of efforts in studying and understanding this Bhagavad Gita and focusing our mind on Krishna and doing everything for Krishna and leaving everything else and just detaching, cutting down attachments, everything. So then it is possible in the next few decades, depending upon what age we are. So when we will be able to go to Goloka actually. That opportunity is there. We should not lose. Fully dedicate our life unto Krishna. That's what is needed. That Krishna will definitely do that, because he is even much more eagerly, Krishna is waiting for us to go there. It's only if we are not able to go to Goloka, that's only because we are not ready to give up all the attachments. That is the only reason we will not go to Goloka in this, at the end of this life. If we don't go to Goloka, that's the only reason, because we have not given up all our attachments to this material world. We should do that. That's what is very important. So now, in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, what we are studying by Krishna's causeless mercy, in this sloka number 59. Yadahankaramashritya nayotsya iti manyase mityaisha vyavasayaste prakritistvam yokshyati. Because of ahankara, Krishna is telling Arjuna, because of ahankara, you are thinking that I shall not fight. Nayotsya, I shall not fight. That's what you are thinking. Because of ahankara, because you think that you are the doer. But that is not true. You are only saying that I shall not fight. You are only thinking like that. But you have no other way. You can't escape. Whatever this determination you have, it is false. Mithyaisa, it's only pretending. Pretender. Mithyaisa vyavasayaste. So your vyavasaya, your determination, it's only false. Mithyaisa. Because prakriti stvam niyokshati. By prakriti, you will be engaged in this war. By your swabhava, by your prakriti, you will be forced to fight. That's what Krishna is. So that is the case with all of us. We say that I will not do this, I will do this, all those things. It's not that we are doing, it's our swabhava is doing. Na karmani lok prabhu na karma pala samyogam swabhavastu pravartate. Only our, we need to understand it. If you do not act according to my direction and do not fight, then you will falsely, by your nature, you will have to be engaged in warfare. That's what Krishna is teaching. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing in this sloka number 16. Swabhavajena kaunteya. And we finished the sloka number 59 last time. So maybe we should also focus on 58, 59 and 60. Today we will be studying 60 sloka. So in the 58, what we studied, Krishna taught us that Machittaga Sarvaturgani Masi Atachetvam Mahankaran Nashroshyasi Vinankshyashi. So just by thinking about me, all your troubles, all your obstacles will be removed by mercy, prasad. But atachetvam, if you don't listen to me, you will be lost. That's what Krishna is saying. That's what in this sloka number 58 we say. If you become conscious of me, you will pass over all the obstacles of conditioned life by my grace. If however you do not work in such consciousness but act through false ego, not hearing me, you will be lost. Then in the next sloka, we just finished this sloka number 59. Because of ahankara, you think that I shall not fight, but that is false determination, falsely directed, but by your nature, you will be engaged in warfare. Then the next sloka, sloka number 60, what we are studying today, Krishna is teaching us that Swabhavajena kaunteya nibaddhaka svena karmana kartum nechasi yanmohat karishyashi avasopitat. Because of our swabhava, we are bound to our swakarma. Swabhava jena. It is born from our swabhava. O son of Kunti, Nibaddaga Svena Karmano. Arjuna was a Kshatriya, and as a Kshatriya, he will be fighting. That is going to happen because of his swabhava. He has no choice. Similarly for us, depending upon what swabhava we have, and we have no choice, and we'll be doing that work only. We are bound. Nibagdaga. So, kartum ne ichasi yan mohat karishyasi avaso pitad. Only because of mohat, because of illusion, we are desiring, saying that I will do this, I am doing this, I am not doing this, all those things. Kartum ne ichasi. So you are, because of moha, because of illusion, you say you are not desiring to fight. Kartum na ichasi. You are not desiring to fight. But karishyasi avaso pitad. But you will be forced to fight. That's what is the case with all of us. We need to understand. We can say, we can desire, but things are not in our hands. We need to understand. Things are in our hands only when we take shelter unto Krishna. At that time we are freed from Swabhava, because we will achieve Krishna's Bhava, Madbhava. Madbhava madhigacchati. That's what Krishna said many times. So if you are freed from the modes of nature, we will achieve Krishna's nature. At that time, we can say, I will not do this, I will do that, then it is fine. That is not false ego. So, under illusion, you are now declining to act according to my direction, but compelled by the work born of your own nature, you will act all the same, O son of Kunti. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 60 slokas in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. That means fix our mind on Krishna. Focus our mind on the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna. S.K. Garg Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. You can hear me.
There is a voice is blocking in between.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. There was some. I hope I don't know.
Little bit disturbance is there.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Mithun Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, how are you?
Hare Krishna, by Krishna's mercy, I'm fine, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. How are you, Prabhu?
Yeah, good, Guruji, how are you?
Yes, Prabhu. Krishna is with. Prabhu, you could hear clearly, or if you, for you also, there my voice was
Yeah, there
breaking
is a lag, Guruji. There is a lag.
during the lecture also, Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji.
Okay, maybe I will put my this thing in net. Maybe hotspot. I will use it. It may be fine. Next time onwards, I will do that. Yes.
Yes, Guruji. It's a wonderful explanation. Thank you, Guruji. So Krishna was explaining Arjuna because of ego. He said he doesn't want to fight.
When Krishna is telling Arjuna himself that you have ego, ahankara, then what to speak about ourselves?
Exactly,
We
Guruji.
definitely
Somebody
have.
who did so much tapasya and made Shiva.
Krishna is with him all the time. Krishna is with him all the time. The Supreme Lord Krishna, his friend Arjuna told Krishna that Vihara, Sayasana, Bhojaneshu, all those things. So we were eating together, sleeping together, and playing together, all those things. So for him itself, Krishna is telling you have ahankara.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes.
We are completely caught in Maya. Completely. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. R.K. Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Kadiravan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, very wonderful class, Guruji. Thank you for the class, Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Dandot Pranam Guruji, Dandot Pranam.
Pranams Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Navya Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Namaste, Guruji. Namaste, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for nice class. And
Thank
we
you.
should always listen Krishna's instructions, Guruji.
Yes,
Our
Mataji.
first priority is to remember Krishna only.
That is correct. Krishna's blessing.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandot Pranam.
Dhanyavad Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Kumbo Nandi sir. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
very much for the class, Guruji. Very beautiful class, and how strong the our mind is when it's pulled by sense objects, and how
Yes,
we can, by just focusing, changing the attention of the mind, that you can draw it away from sense objects.
that is correct.
That's a very, very important lesson, Guruji. So every time our mind gets drawn by something, should we immediately be aware of it and focus it on Krishna.
That is
Is
correct.
that
Instead
is
of
how we
what you are saying is correct, but we need to focus on Krishna all the time. Whenever the mind, as you said, goes away, bring it again back to on Krishna. That is like that. So always our mind should be focusing on Krishna only all the time. Sarvesu kalesu mam anusmarat. That's it. Very clear. Krishna said that. Sarvesu kalesu means all the time remembering Krishna all the time. So whenever our mind goes somewhere, immediately we need to bring it back and remember Krishna. So we need to do this practice continuously, then our mind will not go anywhere out at all. So finally it should come to a situation that our mind should not go out at all. When we
That means
succeed,
the mind is having the control over the senses. That
then
that
we
is
will
the
be able to,
intelligence
then we
develops,
will be,
the
yes,
intelligence or the buddhi, which is above that, develops, and it is able to control
senses.
the
That's
roaming
correct.
of the mind.
That is correct.
That
Exactly.
okay.
There is Sanair Uparame Buddhya Driti Grihitaya Atma Samsam Manakritva. We need to get that determination, Driti, with intelligence. If we have intelligence, we can get that Driti, then we can keep the mind under the control of ourself. In order to keep the mind under the control of the self, what we need is we need the determination.
Okay.
Driti is needed. If Driti is there, then our mind we can keep under the control of ourselves. If our determination is very weak, if we don't have the Driti, then we cannot keep the mind under our control. And how we will get the Driti? Only with intelligence. And how we will get the intelligence? Only by devotion unto Krishna. Then only we'll get the intelligence. And how we'll get that devotion? Only with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita.
Okay. So by increasing our knowledge, then we develop the intelligence, and that intelligence will
we
help us
develop
to
the devotion. We develop the devotion unto Krishna. With the devotion, we will get the intelligence. Yes,
okay. So when the
devotion
Mano
service.
Buddhi Ahankara also travels with the soul, Guruji. Every time it travels
There's a
with the soul.
Sukshma Sharira. Yes, Mother.
Yeah. So that entire combination should always be directed towards Krishna. That Mano Buddhi and Ahankara should be quelled, so that it is directed towards. So the I, you were telling, right? I did it. It is, we should sometimes we say that, right? I did it. So that itself we have to understand that it is not we who are doing it. And if we are able to understand that, then we will control the ahankara part of it, right? Yeah.
If you are able to understand Krishna is a supreme Lord and we are not the doer at all, so Krishna says that there is a way to get freed from the modes of material nature. Nanyam gunebhyaha kartaram yatha drashtanupasthiti gunebhyascha parameti madbhavam sodhigachali. So if we are nothing other than the gunas, we need to know that nothing else is doing any activity. Only the gunas are doing everything. If you have that knowledge, then we are if that understanding, if you are able to see like that, we are freed from the modes of nature.
Okay.
So instead of even saying that I did it, I am doing it, we should be always able to see that the modes of nature are doing it.
Okay.
So if you realize that only the mode of nature is doing it, then somebody is getting angry. It's not that person is getting angry because that person is under the mode of passion. That's why he is getting angry.
Okay.
And how he gets into the mode of passion? Because of his attachment to the sense objects.
Okay.
So then he comes under the mode of passion, then he gets angry. If the same person, and next time when the mode of goodness is acting on him, he will be very soft. He won't be angry.
Okay.
So that means out of anger, if somebody is doing some bad things, that person is not doing it. That anger did it. That mode of passion, Rajoguna did that work, not that person did anything.
And that Rajoguna developed because of the attachment to the object.
Because of the attachment. That's how, Rajo Ragatmakam Vidhi, Trishna Sangha Samudbhavam. So Sangha Samudbhavam. Sangha means attachment. So with the attachment only, Samudbhavam, the Rajoguna is developing. If you are attached, then Rajoguna develops. If you are not attached, if you are attached to Krishna, then it's a different thing. Then Rajoguna won't develop. You will develop devotion, prema only. No kama, only prema.
Okay.
So
okay,
that's
Guru.
what knowledge helps. Yes, Mother.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you
Thank you,
very
Mother.
much for the class, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, R.K. Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Sada Bhagavad Pranam Guruji.
Dhanwad pranams Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
It was a wonderful question answer session going on. It's so nice to be in Krishna consciousness. We all are governed all the time by the three modes of material nature, and the Krishna consciousness is the only way to get rid of this materialistic world. So thank you very much, Guruji. So grateful to you. No more questions. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, pranam.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Interesting session, Guruji. Enjoyed, thoroughly enjoyed. And the beginning you have talked about the desire and mind, river and sea. Like river, all the rivers merge into the sea. So the desire, all the desires coming in the mind. We should not get disturbed. That is the point there. Really beautiful learning from you. Daily new way of seeing the things. Thank you, Guruji, for wonderful class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dandavat pranam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare
By
Krishna.
the classless mercy of Sri Krishna, today I got to attend the class of Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be joyfully performed, everlasting knowledge. In this chapter, Krishna is telling, just depend on me always. You need not have to worry. All your problems will be solved. You get peace of mind. And here we should think that mind should not be disturbed. Desires play a prominent role towards our mind. These desires cannot be changed. We have to take the control of our desires. One should not be disturbed by desire. Then we can get peace of mind. Mind should not be carried out by desires. These desires are produced in our mind and they take over our mind. We have to stop them. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we can do that. Desires come by thinking about sense of them. We should stop it. The solution is always focus on Krishna, offer intelligence unto Krishna. Bhagavad Gita knowledge helps us in this respect. We need to practice it. Mind needs practice to focus on Krishna. We should develop love on Krishna by getting this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, by glorifying Krishna, by chanting Mahamantra, by offering prasad to Krishna, and devotional service unto Krishna. We can do that. We are fortunate by studying Bhagavad Gita in this class. We understand Krishna is the Supreme Lord, seated in everybody's soul. Krishna says, always think about me. Without any delay and without any doubt, my mercy will be given to you. Krishna delivers us from ocean of material world. Only with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we progress by fully dedicating our life unto Krishna. In the 18th chapter, sloka number 59, Krishna is telling to Arjuna, because of ahankara, you are thinking you will not fight. You are just saying it is a false determination. By your own nature, you are forced to fight. Just fight for me only. In the sloka number 60, Krishna is telling, because of swabhava, we are bound to perform our swakarma. There is no choice. But because of illusion, we are not desiring to fight. You are not desiring to fight. But you will be forced to fight. We should take shelter unto Krishna, then we achieve Krishna's nature. That is what Krishna told in the sloka number 60. Very nicely understood. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
See, today class, in the beginning there was an interruption. So internet, whether mine is not working or your, there was
Maybe
a
my
different,
internet has some issue
yeah,
as well.
there was an interruption in between. So I reloaded and then I got it finally. So the sense, the three sense which controls the nature and our subhava. So that is what we need to learn. See, one thing Krishna is very authenticatedly is saying, very few people are there who could able to understand and behave themselves, conduce themselves in a Krishna's way. Why? Because the Krishna himself, he says that I am the creator of the whole world, the whole universe. So everything under his control. And he is away from all the modes of senses, modes of all nature. Because he is basically a nature wherein which he doesn't differentiate. So that Subhava is a Subhava. That is why we call him as a Purushottam qualities. That is why we call Rama and Krishna as a Purushottam. So there are very few people who can conduct themselves in that Purushottam characteristics. Very rare. So a simple way, logic under which I can understand this entire Bhagavad Gita and to understand the Krishna Leela is nothing but the whole world universe is itself is a warfield. Like Bhagavad Gita, it explains about Mahabharata Yuddha and other war, and he took almost many hours to convert Arjuna to bring in a Krishna Subhava, a total surrenderness. It is not so easy. And as a friend, you can go to the Guruji and ask many questions. But when it comes to a friend, the friend is friend. I don't know whether you call it as a ego or what. One friend cannot admit another friend as a guru because they are friend, they are equal. So in the case of Krishna and Arjuna, we have to find out in a different way how Arjuna become a devotee of Krishna. So it makes me understand that they are part and parcel in the previous, because Arjuna doesn't know his past, but Krishna knows his past, his future, and his presence. So that is the quality of Krishna. So he somehow made Arjuna to listen to him. So the whole universe is the Yuddha Kala. So we are coming here, Krishna created all this. The only motive was to, in the sports, ultimately somebody has to win, somebody will lose. Somebody lose means they have to take a rebirth. Again, they have to do all the papa and they have to crucify themselves. But a person who wins, he gets a moksha. As you said regularly, it is a Goloka. So he gives a test. He wants us to pass that exam. So the entire world itself is the war field. In this war field, a person who controls his senses and he admits that he is nothing but he is a molecular body of the whole universe. It's a molecule. Our body itself is a molecule in the whole universe. It is nothing. So if he understands that he is one dot and whatever happening around him is Maya, and within the Maya, he has to show only love. Other than that, he cannot. He cannot able to do anything which will not going in the direction of Krishna. So that is the beauty of the entire Bhagavad Gita. So we need to understand. So in this war field, we have to win. We have to win means we have to win the heart of Krishna and one among themselves. So Krishna doesn't differentiate the human with himself. He says he is one and the same. The only thing is we don't know the secret how to become oneself. So that is why in this war field we have to win. A person who wins, he goes to Goloka. So slowly this practice is happening, and whenever we lose our senses, we have to regain that senses again with the Krishna consciousness. So thank you very much for today's class. So it is a progressive movement for each and every individual. Sometimes I feel how the other than human, how they practice, how they get their birth. So Krishna doesn't differentiate. For him, the whole universe, all are his child. He cannot differentiate a cow with human. So in that case, we have a senses and we do a bad thing and good thing. It simultaneously happens. What happens to the animal, I do not know, because they don't have that fixed sense. So that is a question I am always thinking around. We have to get the answer for that. You got it, Guruji? This is always a question because Krishna doesn't differentiate. For him, all lively beings, including worm, is his child. Correct? There is no difference. So for that worm, what is happening? I am not able to understand. I could not able to understand that intelligence part. So for us, the senses control, we are mode of three nature. All these things correlating. There is a coefficient factor which is correlating each and everything, whatever in Bhagavad Gita it says. But it relates to the human being. What happens to the other living being? Because there are 84,000 lives created by Krishna. So if you could able to elaborate on this in a brief way, I could able to understand. Because this question repeatedly it is coming to me.
Maybe tomorrow I will focus. Yes, Prabhu. I need to give now
So
some
I
other
am clear.
details.
I am coming with the clarity whether my question is clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class.
Hare
So I
Rama,
hope
Hare
because we have to get the different dimensional questions so that there is no doubt at all. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtana.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,